Ouais, allô? Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui? J'espère que vous allez bien. Du coup, aujourd'hui, on se retrouve pour la suite de Genshin qui date d'il y a super longtemps. Et juste avant, on fera une petite annonce. Make you a believer. Pardon, ça c'est de la musique. Alors, du coup, et j'ai oublié de mettre le jeu. Une petite seconde. Hop, hop, voilà. Hop, allez, bye bye Spotify et le son du jeu. Alors c'est normal, vous l'avez pas encore, j'ai pas encore cliqué. Hop, tout est bon, tout est bon. Ok. Ouais, c'est bon, vous avez le son du jeu. Alors, comme vu 1, 2, 3, ça y est, je sais plus parler. Comme vu dans le titre, petite annonce et ensuite on continuera l'histoire. Pour ce qui est de l'annonce, alors voilà, officiellement, euh, une chaîne VOD sur YouTube. Bah, j'ai créé une chaîne VOD sur YouTube. Voilà, voilà. Et la première vidéo a été postée du premier live, du coup, qui est dans les temps forts, on va dire. Qui est pas le plus parfait parce qu'il y a un problème de son, mais c'est pas grave. C'est pas grave, c'est pas grave. Puis de toute façon, c'est sur Genshin, donc au final. J'adore, plus j'exprime, plus je m'enfonce. Il n'y a rien qui va. Enfin bref. Et du coup, je vous mets le lien tout de suite. Hop, donc il est accessible via la commande YouTube ou VOD. Hop, tada! Alors, ça marche un message épinglé? Hop là! Qu'est-ce que c'est? Il y a un autre truc qui est apparu. Ah, apparemment, il y a des drops sur Genshin. Bah écoutez, c'est cool. Et voilà, du coup, la chaîne VOD avec une vidéo. Et bien sûr, au fur et à mesure, bah, les autres VOD du stream seront uploadés dessus. Et c'est le but, parce qu'en fait, vu que tous les streams, je les mets en temps fort pour pouvoir les sauvegarder, et ben il y a un délai. euh, Enfin, on peut enregistrer maximum 100 heures d'enregistrement, j'en suis déjà à plus de 80. Et je me dis, c'est bête, j'ai pas envie de supprimer les VOD que je possède déjà. Alors je me suis dit, je vais les poster sur YouTube, voilà, comme ça je les sauvegarde. Et je peux supprimer les plus anciennes sur Twitch et garder les plus récentes en temps fort. Voilà, voilà. Voilà l'explication. Bref, du coup, de retour sur Genshin. Alors, vu que ça fait un petit moment. De ce que je me rappelle, la dernière fois, oui, on était au Festival de la Lune pour pouvoir accompagner Columbina pour qu'elle rejoigne la Lune. Sauf que le Dottore, enfin le docteur, pareil, est apparu et l'a kidnappé et on s'est combattu contre lui. Là, le but c'est de le retrouver pour l'affronter et retrouver Columbina. Donc voilà, on en était à peu près là. Et j'ai eu juste avant de lancer le jeu une mise à jour. On va pouvoir voir qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans cette mise à jour. Il y a un truc tout en bas. Hop, nouvelle quête. J'ai vu qu'il y avait un événement, mais du coup pour l'instant comme je me concentre sur l'histoire principale. Hop. Hop. Ah c'est ça. Le nouvel événement. Oh, la lune. Incroyable. Ah, et du coup, on a Sandrone et Citlali. Je crois que c'est ça, ouais. Citlali en, dans la bannière. Ok. Ok, ok. Ok, ça c'est bon. Ah, j'ai oublié de tester, zut. Hop, hop, ça c'est bon. Hop. Comme d'hab, on fait tous les trucs quotidiens. Euh, Oh, prophétie des astres. On peut choisir qui on veut. Alors très clairement, Vrio. Je veux Vrio. Voilà. Et ça dure combien de temps ça? 8 jours. Ah oui, en même temps. Mhm. Ah, un truc que j'ai pas fait. Ah oui, l'arme. L'arme. Et d'abord, on va tester du coup, comme d'habitude. Hein. Hop. Hop. On va tester sans drone, puis ensuite site Lali. Alors, résumé de personnage. Sandrone ou Sandroni, je sais pas comment on le prononce à la française. Bonne question. Je vais peut-être baisser un tout petit peu mon avatar, je me rends compte qu'il est un peu haut. Hop. Parce que je l'avais monté du coup pour les Sims, mais pour Genshin, il faut que je le baisse un peu. Voilà. Alors, Sandrone est un personnage destructeur cryo qui permet aux personnages de l'équipe de déclencher des réactions d'astroconduction et peut utiliser des capacités pour infliger directement des dégâts d'astroconduction. Ok, donc réaction d'astroconduction. Lorsque Sandrone est dans l'équipe, les réactions de supraconduction déclenchées par les personnages de l'équipe sont converties en réactions d'astroconduction, génèrent un prisme de lumière stellaire et transforment temporairement la zone environnante en une magnifique étendue Polaris. Tous les personnages de l'étendue Polaris bénéficient d'un bonus de dégâts cryo et d'un bonus de dégâts électro. Et lorsqu'un ennemi dans l'étendue Polaris se fait toucher par l'élément cryo ou électro, l'étendue Polaris emmagasine l'énergie élémentaire dissipée, puis la libère intégralement toutes les 4 secondes, ce qui augmente davantage ses bonus de dégâts ainsi que le coefficient de dégâts de base des réactions d'astroconduction pendant 4 secondes. De plus, la résistance physique des ennemis dans l'étendue Polaris diminue. J'avais pas tout compris, mais en gros il y a une étendue qui augmente les dégâts quoi. Donc attaque chargée. Lors d'une attaque chargée, Sandrone invoque le mécanisme Fagio pour bombarder les ennemis pendant ce... 1, 2, 3, je fais un AVC, pour bombarder les ennemis. Pendant ce temps, la puissance de Fagio augmente continuellement, et une fois sa limite atteinte, Fagio surchauffe et ralentit sa cadence d'attaque. En dehors d'une attaque chargée, la puissance de Fagio diminue lentement. Lorsque Sandrone est hors de terrain, elle se concentre sur sa réparation, ce qui accélère la diminution de sa puissance. Lorsque celle-ci tombe en dessous de 50% de sa limite, Fagio sort de sa surchauffe et reprend ses attaques contre les ennemis avec sa maîtrise et son élégance habituelle. Compétence élémentaire. Après avoir utilisé sa compétence élémentaire, Sandrone monte sur son flotéoméca d'assaut tactique du goutteron et plane également vers l'avant pendant un moment, tout en déclenchant des tirs prismatiques sur les ennemis proches. Pendant ce temps, Sandrone répare également discrètement Fagio, ce qui diminue rapidement de sa puissance. Ok. Déchaînement élémentaire. Son déchaînement élémentaire permet à Sandrone d'invoquer un grand nombre de canons à résonance prismatique pour un bombardement élégant et une large zone devant elle. Ok, pas tout compris, mais on va voir. Ok, donc attaque un coup. Attaque chargée, bam bam bam. Hop. Là elle est sur son machin, ok. Alors, donc ça c'est attaque. Un coup. Attaque chargée, bam 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 bam. Ok. Compétence alimentaire. Ok. Et autre attaque chargée. Ça c'est astroconduction. Hop. Et ça c'est l'ulti du coup. Ok. Hop, je vais peut-être juste baisser un tout petit peu le son du jeu. Parce que vu que là c'est que du combat. Ok.
Show them. Right now.
Ok.
this emulation. Wheel of life. Hey. Come on, keep up.
Ok, l'ulti du coup. Ah oui, elle fait masse dégâts quoi.
I'm always watching. Let's test my hypothesis. Emerge. Right here. Life goes on. Don't break my glasses. Take a break.
Ok.
What a joke.
Ah mais ça s'arrête jamais, la pluie d'ennemis ou...
Tiresome.
Ow.
Let's test my hypothesis.
Ok, j'aime assez bien son gameplay, il est vraiment sympa. Un peu dur à maîtriser par contre.
Come on, keep up. Everybody. Sacred name, fortune preserver. Swirl, mark two.
En vrai, faudrait que je relise plusieurs fois pour comprendre... bah, différents pans de ses attaques. Ok, de 1 du coup. Et ensuite, cite la ligne. C'est parti. Ok, ah oui, c'est pas le même... description du personnage. La compétence élémentaire de Citlali crée un bouclier d'opale basé sur sa maîtrise élémentaire, inflige des dégâts cryo dans la zone et restaure ses points de Noctam. Si Citlali a au moins 50 points, son Noctam est consommé de façon continue pour déclencher une tempête de givre suivant le personnage afin d'attaquer les ennemis à portée. Son déchaînement élémentaire déclenche une tempête glaciale en avant qui inflige des dégâts cryo de zone et invoque des crânes possédés à proximité des ennemis. Ces derniers infligent des dégâts cryo de zone après un certain temps. De plus, la tempête glaciale et les crânes possédés restaurent le Noctam de Citlali. Pendant la durée de sa compétence élémentaire, les résistances pyro-hydro des ennemis affectés par une réaction de gel ou de fonte déclenchée par un membre de l'équipe à proximité diminue de 20% pendant 12 secondes. Citlali peut maintenir le saut pour consommer du phlogistique afin de sauter encore plus haut et peut consommer du phlogistique et de l'endurance pour effectuer une attaque chargée depuis les airs. Afin que vous puissiez essayer plus facilement le déchaînement élémentaire et la bénédiction noctam du personnage, les niveaux d'essai accordent des orbes élémentaires supplémentaires et davantage d'éléments accorderont du phlogistique. Ok. Je crois que j'ai foiré. Ah ça va. Non! Oh mon dieu, j'ai eu peur. Donc du coup, elle a un bouclier. Et ça c'est bien. Il est stylé son bouclier par contre. Ok. Ow.
Suffer the wrath of Easley. Show no mercy.
Oh, Keia, il m'avait pas manqué lui. Ça charge ou...
I wanna go home.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh, Sayu stylé.
And the way it... come on out. Show no mercy. Lolling, eat Papa. Get him.
Oh le lag. Ah!
Cool it. Oh, so
J'ai pas encore trop compris pourquoi Citlali elle devait viser, mais...
up to it, Manzai. Freeze.
Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of Easley. Watch out.
Ok, elle peut sauter plus haut.
Lolling, eat Papa. Get him.
What's the hurry? This moment will be frozen in time.
Il faudra que je baisse le son du jeu parce que le jeu il gueule littéralement dans mes oreilles.
Alley-oop.
Si après ce combat je fais pas ça, je vais finir sourde.
Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of Easley.
Ok, je crois que j'ai compris. Ok, baissons le jeu tout de suite. Hop. Voilà. Sinon je vais finir sourde. Sont où les autres? Non. Il faut que j'aille par où là? Alors là, j'en ai absolument aucune idée. Ah bah peut-être là-haut en fait, je suis bête. Ah mais il manque des trucs à collecter, c'est pour ça. Oh bordel, c'est où ça encore? Ah, là. Ok, super. Hop. Let's go. Bon, conclusion, pour l'instant, je préfère Sandrone. Même si elle est encore compliquée, mais je trouve moins que Citlali. Du coup, s'il y a des poules à faire, ce sera sur Sandrone. Hop. Et à mon avis, je pense que ça doit être ça, son arme. Ok. Et on était où dans les tirages? Combien de pity? Alors 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 62. Ah, on n'est pas... On n'est pas très proche de l'avoir, hein. Hop. Ok, donc ça c'est bon. Là, il y a un truc. Aperçu des quêtes. Ah, ils ont rajouté une quête, c'est pour ça. Hop. Ah, il y en a encore. Mais... il m'énerve ce truc qui clignote. Ok, c'est bon. Et... hop. Ok, super. Cette fois-ci, on a tout. Boutique. Oh, il y a un skin. Incroyable. Nouveau skin de Citlali. Ok, on va enfin pouvoir continuer l'histoire principale. Et pour ça, je vous remonte un tout petit peu le son. Hop. Normalement, je le mets à -11 à peu près. Histoire de... hop. Voilà. À un moment, c'est bon. Ok. Alors, la quête, c'était attendre entre 8h et midi. Super. Hop, on va se mettre à 8h34, c'est parfait.
It's about time we headed over to the Curatorium of Secrets. We have something super important to discuss. You remember, right?
Les personnages aussi, il me semblait qu'on était en train d'améliorer Mavuika, je crois. Ouais, niveau 60. Ah, il fallait que je farme pour l'élever de niveau, c'était ça. Bon, on verra si on a le temps tout à l'heure, sinon c'est pas très grave. Hop. Le curatorium.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Hop, je me descends juste un petit peu. Voilà.
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Paimon's ready.
Révisons un peu pour savoir ce qu'on fait.
Haha, feeling nervous? Don't blame you. We're all a little out of our depth with this one. Okay, so some time ago, Columbina was ambushed by the
C'est l'heure du
Doctor.
résumé.
It all happened pretty fast, and the last thing you saw was her vanishing into the moon's reflection.
Yes, though at the time, all that the rest of us saw was the Doctor using some kind of power. The next moment, Columbina had disappeared, and you were falling into the sea.
We have to get Columbina back. And whatever the Doctor's plan is in seizing the Three Moons Authority, we have to stop him before he succeeds.
The Frost Moon Scions consider it our duty to rescue the Moon Goddess. I wasn't expecting so many others to come to our aid. So I want you to know that you have our utmost gratitude.
Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps. Although... You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
Ah, j'ai cru que c'était Flynn qui parlait.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nod-Krai.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the Doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm. We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack humanity. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nod-Krai, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Nod-Krai?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe for disaster.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into two groups. We need some people to stay behind and guard Nasha Town.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating research labs isn't really my area of expertise. But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose you will stay to protect Miss Aino?
Detecting operational logic. Protect Aino. Priority. High.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but okay, fine. Leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can handle any intel gathering work.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece, all right?
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, all right. Paimon will help out here instead. Sounds like it's gonna be a pretty intense fight.
Non mais le courage de
We
Paimon.
all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we leave?
Oh. Certains systèmes et fonctions ne sont pas disponibles pendant la phase spéciale de la quête d'Archon. Il est recommandé de prévoir suffisamment de temps pour la suite de l'histoire afin de bénéficier de la meilleure expérience possible.
You'd better get going.
Allez, c'est parti.
Very well.
Au pire, si jamais ça s'éternise trop, on fera comme la dernière fois qu'on prend plein milieu de
All
la quête et
these
tant pis, quoi.
broken machines on the ground. Someone
Mais bon,
got
on en
here
est pas encore
before
là.
us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Ah, c'est fort probable. On a les flammes d'Arlecchino et les robots de Sandrone. Sandrone. Et j'ai pas pris de vie, zut. Ah, ouh. Cool, ils m'ont remis des PV. Oh là là, j'ai Fins, incroyable. Loma et Nefer aussi. Un Fatouille qui est mort.
That's quite a welcome party.
Ah, ils m'ont mis en aqua. Ah bah super. Je vais aller très loin avec la voyageuse en aqua. Enfin, hydro. Ah, mais il y a un mur. Je suis trop bête. Je crois qu'il y a même un mur. Vas-y, il y a un mur depuis tout à l'heure. Oh non, JPP de moi-même.
Lush as the moonlight.
Oh waouh. Ça a éliminé d'un coup.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
Ah. Adieu, monsieur. RIP. Il aura pas fait long feu celui-là. Ah, c'était sûr, je pouvais pas les esquiver.
Poor lost lamb.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
Oh là là, mais Flins,
May
incroyable.
your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Non. Ah oui, il faut une clé, une carte d'accès. Ça me paraît logique. Hop.
Watch out.
Oh.
There's no way through. Let's go around.
Ah bah c'était rapide. Oula. Pas le moment que je me fasse exploser la gueule. Ah super, le plan sur... Ah ok.
What the? Trespassers? Here? What's wrong with you people?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might be here. I see you're fleeing the facility.
You looking to settle a score with the doctor? Good luck with that. I don't think you have many chances left.
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to live if you start talking.
2 other Harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Seems to me that you're not too thrilled about being his subordinate. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby? If you'd prefer their company to ours, that can easily be arranged.
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, if you know anything at all, tell me. This is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nod-Krai. And perhaps even your homeland, Snezhnaya.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been planning it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something. 2 of them.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them from their rightful owner, Columbina.
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finished what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on some personal matters. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most, and... Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nod-Krai to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselette, respectively. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. Like she had no stake in anything that happened. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything worth living for in the present, so she had to look further afield. That's right. She always used to stare up at the sky. The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, she grew wary of him. Started avoiding him as much as possible. After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctor's. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. He seems to have big plans for them. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said, if he can only get his hands on 2 of them, he'll create a 3rd one himself.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge he gained from the Hyperborean phantoms has something to do with it.
Thank you for cooperating. We appreciate the level of detail.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again if you had the chance. Would that be fair?
No, she's no longer a Harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, my loyalty will always belong to the Tsaritsa. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor. His actions do not align with the goals that first brought us to Nod-Krai.
I understand. We'll do everything within our power to stop him. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow. He's likely well on the way to completing it. Dottore's technological capabilities are far more advanced than I thought.
I fear this could get ugly. Everyone, prepare yourselves.
Ouais, donc ça fait un moment qu'il trame un truc, lui. Tu me gênes le passage, monsieur.
Leave this place.
Oh là là.
The night cometh.
Forest, protect us. With one heart, we pray.
Ah!
Seek within.
Attends, vraiment son attaque spéciale c'est elle s'assoit en regardant? Vraiment? Hop, le petit coffre qui fait plaisir. Hop. Oh wow, incroyable la zone. Oh, il est là.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your liking.
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through a horde of monsters.
The gall! You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for us?
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown up right on schedule. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a surfeit of guests I've had today. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility.
Ah, je me demandais où elles étaient du coup.
As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice.
Ça lui ressemble
Hardly
bien.
out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides herself. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a change for the better. It threatens one's ability to remain objective. Well, since you ask...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand my present position.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy equal rights to my own.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's a Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goals. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with that? Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case, your subordinates really are in danger.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers. You're completely insane.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues, after all.
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does
J'avoue,
honor
il a
no
raison.
longer mean anything to you?
Honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor? How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me.
Oh, vraiment, on va l'affronter là? Incroyable. Ouch.
An exact practice.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Won't feel a thing.
Ow.
Wipe out!
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close
Hop.
your eyes.
Électrocution.
Fear the dark.
Arlecchino!
Oh,
Thanks for your
Arlecchino!
assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally.
Incroyable.
Of course. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not me.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
Your actions
Mais
betray your fear
arrête
of
de
me.
bouger! Il est insupportable.
Be silent. Observe.
Tired.
Hop.
Dust. Be silent.
Laid bare.
Is that the best you can do?
Oupsie.
Stay
Ow.
hand.
Il a mis un bouclier. Piou, 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 piou.
Your actions betray your fear of me. How's this?
Trent. Fixed.
Observe.
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting
Oh
him is
putain, il se
futile.
régène.
Quickly.
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out!
What the?
Oh oh.
Forget about me! You should...
Il nous a
Where's
kidnappés.
the traveler?
Ah, j'avais pas vu, mais même le logo de chargement, il a changé. Incroyable.
What just happened?
What the fuck?
Nausea Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Dottore during the battle, and now, all of a sudden, I'm here. Something weird is going on. I guess I'll start by exploring the area.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some special discounts at the moment. Want to see the menu?
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Ah, mais j'aime bien le fait que là, on l'entende parler
Well,
et
feel
tout.
free to take a seat for now. Let me know if you change your mind.
Everyone seems to be acting normal. Am I just overthinking?
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the traveler something to eat, would you, dear?
Wait. Why is he talking like that?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something. Anyway, I take it your business is wrapped up?
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is, I won't have to leave again for a good while. We can have some quality time to ourselves.
Wait. These two are a couple? I see some kids around too. I didn't know they had a family.
Ils l'ont envoyé dans le futur?
I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? I've been looking forward to playing with you again. You forgot already? You're silly. Daddy brought you over to our house recently. We had some snacks together.
What is she talking about?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. And like my mom always says, some people are more than just customers. They're friends. Oh, another customer's arrived. I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. It certainly isn't a family-run business. And that child, I don't recognize her at all. Could this be a false memory?
Very good. I knew you had it in you.
Bon, en même temps, c'est facile de se rendre compte si on connaît une personne ou pas, hein.
Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No, none of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
Oh, Columbina.
I'm still alive. Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon gate, and then I leapt into it. So this is the moon's reflection? The mysterious realm beyond the gate?
Elle aurait réussi? Non, j'y crois pas.
I can't sense anything. I guess I could try opening the gate once more.
Elle a plus d'énergie, bichette.
No response. Maybe this space can't be opened from inside. If this was the space that killed both Revier and his lover, then why am I unscathed? Or... no, I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels... frozen in place. There is nothing here with which I can restore my power. I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dottore's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance at all, I must return. Emptiness, silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden.
Oh.
Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it.
Du coup, ça lui permet de retrouver
Where
un
does
peu
this
d'énergie.
lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Elle revoit le passé.
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone else. And me? Are these my memories? I can't touch them. It's as if we're separated by some impenetrable power.
Heureusement, elle peut pas interagir avec son souvenir.
Over here! Over here! But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here. It gives me the strength to keep going.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh? Yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole.
My destiny. I believe the card I drew was the moon. Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. The one that represents the future.
Ah, du coup, c'était elle, la main en plus.
That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role
Je
as a
comprends mieux, en
diviner.
fait, c'était elle qui avait
What's
déclenché cette
going
carte.
on? Did that card leave the deck because of my influence? All I did was try to touch it, and then... Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the barrier? Or is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this... the wind? No, it's gravity. It's pulling me outwards. No, Traveler!
Ah, elle arrive après. Dommage. Ah non. Ah non, je croyais qu'on était déjà parti. Ok, non. Oh non, pauvre Paimon. Oh, bichette.
Paimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible for it.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave
Alors,
her
c'est pas
behind
une
on
enfant.
purpose!
Laissez-moi émettre quelques doutes. Oh, bichette.
She's all alone in there! What if something happens to her? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is she gonna... die?
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Tevat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Tevat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nod-Krai is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening inside. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it. The issue is, we have no idea what his intentions are.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come, but not knowing when.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes at Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights. His father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt, even when he acts against his own people.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. It's treason of the highest order. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority. Even we Harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor Traveler. Of all the people to get caught by... We have to go save her! Right now! Please! We gotta find a way!
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is more information.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm the Traveler's location. I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler... She might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still human. She feels pain and bleeds just like anyone else.
Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Oh, Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there, and be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there. Ugh, Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. But this time, he's gone full psycho. Just go ahead and cry already.
Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make it seem. It's just...
Non.
It's just... She can't...
Oh, j'ai envie de lui faire un câlin, la pauvre.
Oh, Paimon. Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help get it out of your system. You'll feel better for it.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is there a way to figure out its purpose and what might trigger it?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in Nod-Krai.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
What a despicable person. And he has the Traveler in his grasp.
If I may, as unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nod-Krai. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the Traveler. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them."
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's fourth descender. All Harbingers are aware of this. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill her right away.
Okay, but we still have to do that rescue operation.
Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nod-Krai under any circumstances. My guess is, his curse will only trigger if we leave.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back first. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably trying to swallow Nod-Krai whole.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be in trouble, not just Nod-Krai.
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we think she's truly gone for good?
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thalindis. I'm sorry, but I fear the odds aren't good.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead.
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are two comrades short on the eve of a decisive battle.
We need to find out the Traveler's location, but there is also other work to be done.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore's planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as well as a rescue mission, we have to organize a mass evacuation at the same time.
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nod-Krai's inhabitants. Can anyone handle that?
Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see what I can do.
Guess it'd be so much easier if the Traveler is here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Maybe it'll come in handy.
Ah, ça y est, elle veut boucher cette fois-ci.
Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if she was here.
Sympa comme petit écran de chargement quand même.
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just a coincidence? Or... if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore. I feel... so heavy. Does entering that space consume a lot of energy? Well, even so, I have to keep moving forward.
Hello Matt, comment vas-tu?
And silence again. I
should try
J'espère
and
que ça
find my
va.
way back inside that memory.
Ça va, merci.
The entrance from last time isn't showing up. What am I missing?
Alors, fallait toucher.
Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments.
Ok. J'avoue que la quête de l'astre de la nuit est vraiment bien. Mais j'ai beaucoup aimé aussi Fontaine, en vrai. Tout ce qui était enquête. Appuie sur R2. Bah je suis en train d'appuyer. Ah, comme ça, ok. Je croyais qu'il fallait tous les toucher avec le curseur. Ok, merci.
It worked. Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Oh là, Catherine.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dottore's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
Bah, j'espère bien garder l'astre de la nuit dans mon cœur. Vraiment. J'ai hâte de voir la suite de la quête et tout. Déjà, je trouve qu'ils ont beaucoup plus poussé les émotions des personnages. Le fait que la voyageuse, elle parle beaucoup plus que dans les autres actes. Rien que ça, c'est déjà génial.
So, what do we do next? Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Ah ouais, carrément pleurer.
Traveler!
Après, je peux comprendre. Vu la tête des quêtes, elles sont vachement émotionnelles et tout. Oh, c'est pour ça qu'elle s'est retournée.
Huh? Columbina? I made contact. It's me, Columbina. Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out! Huh? Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before.
Ah oui, j'avoue que l'enlèvement de Columbina. Alors merci pour le follow, Matt. Merci beaucoup.
It was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But
Did she turn around because she sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible that from in here, I can change the past? If I keep following them, maybe... Huh? It's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if it's trying to stop me from leaving.
Alors, le perso que j'aime le moins... En vrai, je les aime tous, mais dans la quête, je dirais peut-être... Peut-être Varka. J'ai moins d'attache à lui. Pas que je l'aime pas, mais je suis moins attachée.
Suddenly, I've been plunged into darkness, alone. It feels strange, as if something has grabbed hold of me. Is Dottore now powerful enough to interfere with space itself?
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Triloom. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero, and impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are far more timid by comparison.
3 moon marrows. Does that mean the artificial one is now complete too?
Well
Ah ouais, il
spotted.
sert pas à grand chose
What do you
Varka.
think? For
Bah,
a
à
replica
part
I built myself, I
pour les
dare
combats,
say
sinon
it looks
ouais.
the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
Ils ont juste...
I have no
Oyoverse
interest in
a juste
fooling
rajouté
your
ce personnage
eyes.
histoire qu'il y ait un peu
On the
plus de perso
contrary, I hope to show you the
pour
true essence of
Mondstadt,
all that you
c'est
see
tout.
before you. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior? The dream or the reality?
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this
Ah, mon
for
perso
what it really
préféré.
is.
Ah, c'est compliqué, il y en a tellement.
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm
Je dirais
keeping you is
déjà,
because
je
I
dirais
want
entre
something from
garçon
you?
et fille.
If it's not, then
En
why
garçon, je
haven't
dirais
you
peut-être
killed me yet?
euh,
No one can stop you
Brio
if you're as
Ficelet.
powerful as a
Je sais
god.
jamais comment on prononce. Et en
I'm
fille,
delighted you recognize that fact.
peut-être Mavuika.
I believe we last squared off in Sumeru.
Mais en vrai, il y en a
The
beaucoup que j'aime bien.
memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that.
Ah, dans la
but to be
quête.
clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long time.
J'avoue que j'aime bien Columbina quand
I'm a
même.
researcher,
Mais
and one of my duties is to
après,
give an
je sais
objective
pas.
assessment of my subjects.
Euh,
But you misunderstand.
Franchement, je
We
sais
are
pas.
not
Ils sont tous
opponents.
bien, quoi.
Not at this moment.
Je veux dire.
I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone.
Franchement, ouais, je dirais peut-être Columbina que j'aime beaucoup.
You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. But for what exactly? He has the authority of all 3 moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual
Oui, c'est vrai que
benefit.
Paimon,
What could a
pour une
god
fois qu'elle
want
sert à
that
quelque
the 3
chose,
moons cannot provide?
il a fallu attendre
Excellent question.
Nod-Krai pour qu'elle serve à quelque chose
I
quand
would
même.
ask you the same thing. Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat.
Puis j'aime bien aussi la
But the
relation
moon marrows are now in
Sandrone
my
avec
hands, and I
Columbina.
have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tevat. I, on the other hand, you may view me as a thief, but I have overcome that limitation. So what is it that the 3 moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is even more unique. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with. Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of
Qu'est-ce qu'il
behaviors.
raconte?
Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk?
Peut-être parce qu'on n'a pas d'ailes.
Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
Ow. Oh wow. Allez hop, ça part en one shot. Ça c'est pratique, on peut le garder tout le temps, non?
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled.
Il est pratique, hein,
You know, I
ce
heard
bout de pouvoir
recently
quand
that a
même.
group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundaries of progress. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with this perspective. I have never been afraid to step up and play the role of the villain. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of creatures are too timid to follow my lead. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see.
Ouais, c'est sûr
I
que
can offer
si on
you
one-shot
something
le boss
new,
de fin,
something unique, precisely because I am
c'est un peu triste,
a
quoi.
villain. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life you dream of? After all,
Ouais,
what value do
depuis
perfection and
aujourd'hui,
purity really
j'ai
have?
posté la première rediff qui
They are
date d'il y a un petit
fragile and
moment,
feeble things,
qui était la
utterly
première
tedious. I say,
VOD sur Twitch,
better to be
entre
governed by
guillemets,
a flawed humanity
qui est sur
than a
YouTube et les
Nessus.
autres arriveront
The
par la
true
suite.
seeker of knowledge
Il y a juste
is
un
the
petit
villain
souci de
who
son pour la
undergoes
première, mais
countless
tout va bien.
tribulations in pursuit of
C'était les
their
débuts de
goal.
Twitch.
I'm sure many people
Ah bah
have
merci
told
beaucoup,
you
c'est très
that you are
gentil Matt.
different.
Merci, merci.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Tevat beyond a point. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this cycle continues, with no end in sight. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop day after day.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my journey.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create, like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back! She's gone because of your actions!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your brother walked and seek answers from him at the end of that journey, don't you?
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about him.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your brother right now, bring him before you, and make him give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Je suis même pas sûr que nous on comprend ce qui se passe entre eux.
This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Trilune. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you want? Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that final answer? Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for? What you want is not friends. It is family. But do they know this? I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths. Of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see him.
Ah bah en même temps, si on prend le chemin facile, le jeu s'arrête ici.
I miss him. How much I want to be reunited with him. Wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
Oh, l'incroyable image.
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Nod-Krai are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nosha Town in your hands.
Ouais, bah t'as raison, Matt. Ça fait un fond d'écran incroyable, ça.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too big of a task for one person.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the day.
Well, good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer, I'll be charging a fee.
Boss, wait. Don't I get a say in this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add, Yehoda?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss.
Ouais, c'est vrai que Flynn,
And remember how Lauma healed
bah,
your
son histoire
eyes
est pas
after
très
that
profonde quoi,
big
pour l'instant.
I think that's
Après
worth
peut-être
at least
plus
2 or
tard,
3 days work for the Frost
peut-être dans
Moon
sa quête de
Scions.
perso, parce que j'en ai fait aucune pour
Are
l'instant. Je
you
sais pas. Mais...
completely
C'est vrai
incapable
qu'elle est un
of
petit peu
acting
déçue
in
du
your own
perso pour l'instant.
self-interest? Or do you simply devalue
Même
your
s'il est
own
très
labor?
stylé.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive, and we have a traveler to rescue. There's much to be done.
But boss, I'm just worried that...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
That's quite enough. Just focus on your work first.
Ah, c'est sûr, à la fin, ils vont finir
I
ensemble, ces
bet we're
deux-là.
in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Inefa and I are gonna help Nasha Town's residents carry their stuff.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples.
Le
Then
mât et
escort the
Nefer.
people to Natlan. Understood. I will execute
Alors, je sais
this
pas,
to the
leur
best of my
relation.
abilities.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've
Je les
contacted
verrai
the
bien ensemble aussi.
Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civilians get left behind.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Nod-Krai.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran,
C'est
can
là
I
que ce
trust
serait
you to
utile de
handle
faire
that? I think
intervenir
you
tous
fly
les
faster than any
archons
of us can
encore
run.
vivants, entre
As
guillemets.
an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! Mission accepted, sir.
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau. She's sorting through everything in her room as we speak.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about him, he's likely investigating on his own.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese. She should come with us to the border.
Okay. Paimon will do her best.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning.
Voilà, une mission
Many of us have been
Paimon.
cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nod-Krai. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure, but who knows how it'll play out. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather intel on them, Miss Nefer.
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was
Nicole?
loud. And it came out of nowhere. So mysterious.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept my apology. Anyway, time is short. I'll cut to the chase. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a matter of urgency. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected.
Huh? Is this a Dodo communication device?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown device. Conclusion. Cute. Affirmative.
Ça, c'est pas une conclusion,
It is
ça.
cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device.
Ça nous a vachement aidé, cette
It's my
analyse.
very own special modified version, specifically... Ah, sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nod-Krai. No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth.
What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it relies on your personal abilities to function, Miss Nicole?
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. Ah, I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time. Anyway, I'll be right with you all, serving as a communication hub. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings.
Oh, il est stylé.
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for quite some time.
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master? I don't qualify.
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well versed in social graces as yourself not be worthy of that title?
Please, Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complacency like you do with everyone else.
You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell me I love complimenting others. What do you think?
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy ball of hot air that floats away into the sky.
In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings when they come back down to Earth.
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting. Let me fill you in.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Nod-Krai for civilians to evacuate.
I only hope we have enough personnel.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help, and we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead.
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget, once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either Snezhnaya or Natlan as well.
Flint?
If you've got something to say, Master Ilua, why not guess what I'm thinking right now?
You mentioned that you have something else to deal with later. How difficult is it going to be?
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a Lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. But I have a feeling that you'll be walking into grave danger. However bad things have gotten in the past, Nod-Krai has never faced a mass evacuation before. But from the sounds of it, you don't intend to come with us. I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business. But whatever it is you're intending, you don't have to go through with it, you know.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nod-Krai. As such, I cannot leave. I have to act, if for no other reason than to fight this curse.
What? No. Why? Why would anyone want to curse you?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own goals.
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. You're making light of what is an incredibly serious situation.
Indeed I am. And?
And what? I told you, I'm furious about this.
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them.
La meilleure réponse.
If you find yourself feeling angry, perhaps start by drinking a big glass of water.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger? I'm devastated.
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime. We'll catch ourselves a few fish, have a little barbecue, play some cards, and bask in the sun.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh my, this doesn't bode well.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound. They've been debating whether you're even human.
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises. When you say people, do you mean other people? Or do you just mean you?
Fine. I'll be frank. You're not human, are you?
Heavens. Now that's a horrifying thought.
Ça se voit dans ses yeux, quoi.
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over.
A sound plan. Albeit a little ominous sounding.
Just promise me you'll come back in one piece. All right?
For you, Master Ilua. How could I refuse? Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues. Tell them, thank you all for your assistance. Please put safety first as you proceed with the operation.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality.
Le retour de Columbina. Et la dernière, viens là, viens là, viens là.
This should do it. The last two times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here either. Flint's?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here? Unless...
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk nearby. As for you, why would... It appears we think along similar lines. And neither of us likes to accept things at face value.
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler, I wanted to confirm some of my own suspicions. Also, We'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Dottore, even if we're only looking to rescue the Traveler. We can't leave anything to chance. You don't think Columbina perished either, do you?
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived, just as you are. How much can we really know about a deity like her anyway?
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to send messages to us?
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines. I checked most of Nasha Town, but didn't find anything.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find some leads. But no luck here either. The only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really? What's your other reason?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been caused by a Kuvaki fluctuation when I entered the space. Although, it seems like I'm not about to be pulled away this time. It looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as influencing reality. Anyway, is this the flagship? The Traveler mentioned that's where she was staying. I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never actually been here before. How does this space work? If nothing else, I can now be sure that it is not simply memory. She mentioned where her room was. I think it's this one.
Et puis elle va partir pile au moment où les autres vont arriver. Ah, c'était sûr.
The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe...
Elle va traverser le mur.
I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope she's okay. I wonder what happened to her after that battle with Dottore. Best not to dwell on that for now. I need to try and leave them some clues. Please, Traveler. I really hope you find this.
Oh, le chat.
Huh. Just a cat.
Nothing else here strikes me as noteworthy.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights once?
Before Rerir showed himself, yes. It's also where the Traveler and I first met.
Did you notice anything unusual during your stay?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the graveyard. Other than that, no. The Traveler and Paimon were most congenial neighbors.
This
En
is where
même temps, on
they've
n'y
been
est pas
staying,
tout le
yes?
temps dans la chambre,
Over
forcément.
here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering, but we can make it up to them later.
Ah, est-ce qu'on va tomber sur Columbina?
I have to write a message on the wall using Kuvaki, just like I said on Moon Prayer Night. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need to carefully control my strength.
Ah, on doit écrire, incroyable. Alors, je sais pas ce qu'on écrit, mais je suis tout à fait d'accord. HD, HD. Ouais.
Hmm? There's a noise outside the door. Is she back? Please, you have to see these words.
Ah, mais ils sont pas dans la même temporalité ou ce genre de truc. Oh merde.
Well, do you sense anything?
Ah, tout ce suspense pour rien du
Unfortunately,
tout.
no.
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss Lauma lives and where I live.
Let's try and make some time to look into those then. Wait.
Hmm? What are you waiting for?
Oh, Paimon might have overeaten slightly. What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than usual. The Traveler in Paimon. It's really you. But why are they talking about a victory feast? Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rare. So this is your chance to make it up to her, alright? Wait. So this is the night after the battle against Rare. How did I end up here? That's quite a long time ago now. Wait. Time. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection. And everything I've done to affect reality really did happen in the past. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection, time flows backwards? Starting from the moment I fell in? Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be even livelier than tonight. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette. She seems like a really nice person. Paimon. No, I can't. Even if I make contact, they probably won't understand what's going on. And in any case, I'll likely get pulled away again if I do. Instead, I have to find a way to get them to notice what I've written using the moonlight. Wait, even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility. Is there truly no other way?
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh? Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond the fall sky. If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll find a way one day.
Huh. Guess someone's gotta be the optimist. The present. The future. That's right. There are still things I can do.
What's your plan?
Flint's, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the window?
No. The rooms here are dark and damp. and there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight can't even get in. I didn't think it was worth the trouble.
The moonlight?
Ah, I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the owner is available.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after Moon Prayer Night. I need to write down as much information as I can. And maybe one day... Huh? What's up with you? You can't even hold your cup steady. Are you getting tired?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then. You've had a really tough couple of days for you. You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer Night. Wherever you are right now, I'm sure you're still fighting against the injustices of fate. This is all I can leave for them. How I wish I could stay here. But it's time for me to go. I hope to see you again in the next time. And if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Ah mais c'est un roman qu'elle a écrit.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki. But her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Ray Hero Solnari. We just never discovered them. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions like that?
Only when I'm in a good mood, and at leisure.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm of fact. As a business person, and especially an intel broker, what I do is extrapolate from those facts to try and read the future.
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
Ah, c'était vraiment pas mal ce passage.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki,
il me semble c'était
but not like the Kuvaki we're used to.
Des messages de bots
Kuvaki devices will only have
qui
a
envoient des
limited effect on
liens
it.
un peu
I can see why
piratage
you've
et tout.
chosen to place your hopes in alchemy instead. Also, I must say these books are rather profound.
C'est pour ça que Wizbot les a
My
bannis, parce qu'il a
subordinates
reconnu
just
des
shipped them
liens.
in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these junk machines. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something extremely annoying.
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3, just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Tevat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since they're not alive. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish
Ah,
between
tu
a
peux plus
dead
y
and
jouer
a living moon,
à cause
how
de
are we
l'espace de
supposed to know
stockage
whether a
ou
moon
pour une autre
goddess
raison?
is still alive? Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the fourth moon you detected may be Dottore's artificial creation.
So he wasn't
Ah oui,
bluffing.
je comprends, il est
He
PS4.
really built his own
Moi
moon
aussi, j'ai
marrow.
commencé sur PS4. Et quand j'ai vu tout le stockage que ça prenait, qu'il fallait que je
It's
supprime
easy to
absolument
get
tous mes
overwhelmed
jeux,
when you have too much on your plate.
j'ai rapidement acheté un PC.
Maybe you need to relax. Perhaps try going for a walk. Or simply take a few deep breaths.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time, and I need progress.
Ah oui, sur téléphone aussi.
It's Mr. Flint's.
Après, je crois que sur téléphone, c'est pas ouf à jouer, puis ça fait beaucoup surcharger les téléphones,
First
quoi.
the four orthants of the
Et
narcissism
pareil,
point,
le stockage
then
aussi.
moon marrows. Now what?
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's troubling you?
What do you want? We're busy.
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry. Plus, I'm busy, so I would appreciate if you gave me some space.
Even though we have crucial intel to share?
Fine, I'm listening.
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo communication
Ah bah c'est ça, les
device?
téléphones deviennent hyper chauds. Parce que le jeu est beaucoup trop puissant pour un téléphone, quoi.
I think it's best that we discuss it in person. See you at the Curatorium.
Ce qui est dommage, sachant qu'il laisse le fait qu'on puisse y jouer sur téléphone, quoi.
All right then.
Ou alors faut avoir une
So,
machine de
what's
guerre.
the situation?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations. But we've decided to fill you in on the most crucial information first.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while. By a long way.
Alors oui, on peut se brûler les mains, oui, mais bon. C'est quand même mieux quand c'est pas le cas.
Appearing in reverse
Après, je peux
order?
comprendre, mais bon.
Are you serious? So not dying
Si le
isn't
téléphone il
enough
commence
for
à
the
prendre
moon
feu.
goddess, huh? She has to show off too. Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Sandrone.
Ah oui, parce que là, avec la chaleur,
you're happy to hear the good news.
là, je pense que le téléphone il fond littéralement et tu brûles toi-même tes mains.
Facing a huge crisis. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect, and she'll never find a way out.
La quête en
Let's say life
priorité,
begins
le
with a
téléphone
drop
on
of
s'en
water.
fout.
When did time begin? The
J'adore.
moment this planet came into being? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. So how can we help her? Also, if she's alive, Rerir and Thalindis might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit at all.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now. I've taken notes on everything you said.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dottore's energy fields. But who knows when it might come in handy. Better to have it all written down than try to remember everything when I need it. All right, I need to get back to my research.
J'avoue que Sandrone est
Mr. Albedo
bien
has made a lot of
développé,
suggestions
vraiment.
that will require my
Puis
undivided
sa relation
attention.
avec Columbina aussi, vraiment bien.
Sure, I'll stay here. I have things to work on.
En tout cas, elle a été plus développée que Flins, ça c'est sûr.
Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natland, didn't she? Good thing we've moved her and the Traveler's luggage in here. Speaking of the Traveler, where could they be? There's a note from Paimon.
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Travelers, go ahead and help yourself. Paimon won't be mad. Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon
Non,
misses
le
you a
petit
lot,
message
but
mignon.
put your health first, alright?
How sweet. Well, since you offered, Paimon, don't mind if I do. This is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. All the items they use day to day
Pour
are
te
here.
montrer son affection.
It's
Oui,
well
non, pas ouf.
organized.
Pas
I
ouf, pas
wonder which
ouf.
of them is responsible for that. What do we
Mais ouais,
have
c'est ça.
here?
C'est beaucoup dans les animés ou mangas qu'on revoit ce genre de relation. Oh, elle est trop mime cette image. Trop mimi.
The camera captured a special moment that can only occur between people who are close to one another. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. I wonder why this picture was placed outside. Is it because Paimon recently looked at it?
Ah, mais c'est la première fois qu'on voit nos affaires. C'est rigolo.
This must belong to the Traveler. Perfect. I'll use this. Hang in there. We'll find you.
Oh, on est le gros robot.
Colonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books.
Incroyable. Ah, par contre, qu'est-ce qu'on est lent. Enfin, et là, ça aurait été trop bien qu'ils nous mettent la possibilité d'attaquer comme ça. On fait des grosses patates de forêt, on détruit tout le mobilier. Ça aurait été trop drôle. Oh, oh. Ah, c'était là. Ah bah tout de suite, Matt. Oula. Oh le blabla. Oh le blabla blabla blabla. Ah, faut vraiment lire tout ça? On va faire une petite technique, lire en diagonale. Alors, nanana, affecté au laboratoire, il est recommandé par ses supérieurs, ok, on s'en fout. Il a fait une erreur, il a traversé une machine à géométrie. Nanana, apparemment il est plus jeune, on sait pas de qui on parle. Ok, apparemment il est un meilleur ingénieur, tout ça, tout ça. Alain est fâché, on sait pas qui est Alain, mais Alain est fâché, il a pris un jour de congé. Ok. Alain lui a rendu visite, ils ont discuté de machines, nanana. Sa sœur est malade. Non. Qui est malade? Il y a quelqu'un qui est malade, ok. Les machines sont arrivées. Nanana, on peut pas recréer le même genre de machine. Hop, on s'en fout. Alain et René. Ils viennent de Fontaine? Est-ce que vous s'appelez Alain et René? Ok, on a été pique-niqué avec notre sœur, Alain, par René et Jacob. Nanana. On parle de pétrichor. Ok. On a un daguerréotype. Daguerréotype. Ah. Nanana, Alain travaille. On a repris un jour de congé, mais décidément on prend tout le temps des jours de congé, c'est une folie ça. On voit pas grand chose, hein. On lit juste en diagonale le journal ancien. Parce que à la taille du journal, voilà. Et puis il se passe pas grand chose. Nanana, il est diplômé d'institut. L'ampoule est allumée, bah super. Il a repris un jour de congé. Non mais purée, j'ai jamais vu quelqu'un prendre autant de jours de congé, c'est une folie ça. Apparemment on était inconscient. Donc on a une maladie. Anna nous a apporté des fleurs, etc. On a repris un jour de congé. Non mais c'est une folie, moi aussi je vais avoir autant de jours de congé là. Il les sort d'où? On a pu sortir du lit, ok. Nanana. La première réaction d'annihilation contrôlée, d'accord. Donc c'est à quoi sert l'ampoule? Ah, Alain a déménagé. Ah, il veut draguer Anne. Bah super. Ah, le truc est plus court. Donc dictée du sermon d'Automneki à propos de l'Apocalypse. Oula. Ça parle de la technologie ancienne de Rémuria. Une formule mondiale. Déclin de l'humanité aux portes, ok. Apparemment c'est l'apocalypse bientôt. Ah, ça parle de la fin du samsara de Sumeru. Ok. Tout ça pour parler de Sumeru. Ah bah c'était ça là.
Let's see. This one is on Tonki's sermon dictation concerning the apocalypse. I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This was an ancient Remorian technology, a wisdom unparalleled. I never imagined that Remorian ideas would be so similar to the diagram I have named, the world formula. This is strong evidence that human civilization should gradually shed possibilities as it continues to explore and evolve. The end of humankind may well be upon us right now. The sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. Variables? Surely that can only mean one thing. Descenders? Dottore likely captured the Traveler because of her Descender status. But the Three Moons' authority comes from the world itself. Why would Dottore need anything beyond that? Where does this variable factor in? The world formula calculates the fate of an entire world. Introducing a variable would therefore give us...
Ça ressemble à une cloche.
Polonia, search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books.
Ah, c'était dans les autres livres, évidemment. Bon, on cherche juste un mot, au pire on s'en fout. Hop. Ah, le voilà, le truc. Toujours le dicté du sermon d'Automneki. Explication sur les noces chimiques. Chimique avec un Y. Oh, ça parle des alchimistes de Canria. Ok. Oh là là. Oh là là, le pavé.
Otonki Sermon Dictation. Explications on the Chemical Marriage. These titles are pretty esoteric. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. Deconstructing and reversing its effects could generate potential ideas. So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. Deconstructing the pathway. I suppose that could lead to a breakthrough. long. This guy sure loves showing off his knowledge. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books.
L'arborescence. Hop, on va tester le pavé. Voilà, 3 pages. Vraiment 3 pages pour qu'il n'y ait rien. Celui-là. Ah. Grand détective Hurlock, l'alchimiste et le saint horlogeoïde.
Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on the simple and basic logical structure of a tree model. Lilia Crucis. Guess they were trying to cover up the name of the Nautitzenkreuz Ordo? When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that there's no going back." Alas, he is only a genius when it comes to machines. In all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. What kind of book is this? Great Detective Herlock, the Alchemist and the Clockwork Saint? Isn't this a novel? Come on. Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Whatever. I guess it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Renee would say nonsense like that on occasion. Memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, this sounds more like occultism, but if Albedo vouches for it, I suppose there must be some alchemical basis to these techniques. The way Alain Guillotin saw it, the world was comprised of machines. The universe needed machines, and thus his technologies were created. That's why I was born. René, his full name was René de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. Sounds like he and the town must be intricately connected. That place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. Seems like some of his projects were based on their technology. The cutting of souls and storing them in vessels. These seemingly unrelated techniques underpinned René's research. Assuming that the 4 orthants correspond to alchemical categories. The chemical marriage model? Alain would have scoffed at that. He never would have let those theories or parameters anywhere near his mathematical formulas. What was Alain's view on René? I know he mentioned the name, albeit very rarely. Oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are here too. They mentioned René once. René seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind, I should think. Either way, his words are not to be believed. Yep, that sounds like Alain. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these materials. Makes a change. Good for them. Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. I never knew he got his hands on René's records that early. He may have kept them, but he never even attempted to use them. Didn't believe a word they said. Come to think of it, René's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That shows he believed that the fate of the world to be predetermined. As for Alain... it's been too long. I forget what he said. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not headstrong enough. The world can be changed. It is worth persevering. Yes, that's how he used to think at least. He created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. The result was beyond his ability to calculate. He died having never seen the outcome. And there I was, left behind in the ashes of his dreams. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did you read it but deem his philosophy incompatible with your model? The very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach. Well, don't worry, because there's a whole new category of lunatic in town. Next to Dottore, every other madman looks sane. You once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd sooner die than witness. Even the tiniest variable can make big waves in the present. Now then, allow me to put these incompatible fragments together in your stead. First, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Now, search between these two extremes. Then, the construction criteria. Variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. Input variables. Traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. Then extract the essential nodes from the records to determine which variables they point to. The primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. The power of light. Yes, light. Records. Hyperborea. This is horrendously complicated. After all that, I'm still missing a few variables. I need to think this through again. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the frenzied scrawlings of a madwoman? Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. I'll assume you gave it a passing grade. I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. What would Arlecchino and Columbina think if they saw this incomprehensible hen scratch? They'd probably have me institutionalized. So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. Such a bizarre choice. What possessed her? Oh, and the clack-clack of those heels used to drive me insane. No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. I don't have delusional ambitions, and that's a clinical fact. The world needs a solution, but I don't need the world's validation. It's the world begging me for answers, not the other way around.
Ok. Hop, et c'est là-dessus que moi, je vais vous laisser en pleine quête. Et oui, je suis quelqu'un d'impitoyable, mais je dois couper le stream à 19h. Il est presque 19h. Donc sur ce, moi, je vais vous laisser là pour aujourd'hui. Et je vous dis à la prochaine. Et bye bye tout le monde, des bisous. Et merci au follow, merci beaucoup.